Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing so well always. So, we're in eclipse season right now, and I'm feeling called to channel a reading for us. So, I'm going to do a pick a card. It's going to be like pick an elemental fairy, pick a fairy. So, the fairies are going to guide us for this reading, and there's 4 of them, and I'm going to show you them on a separate screen now. And then, yeah, we'll pretty much just get straight into the reading, I'm feeling. Hello, group 1. So you chose the Fire Faery, which I love. I feel like for you, you're manifesting more energy, like increasing energy levels. I'm also seeing some kind of getting over a fear. Like if you have had a fear of something, or if you've been dreading something might happen, it's not going to happen. I'm getting like you're going to get over some kind of fear, maybe a repetitive thing of like, am I doing good enough? Is this enough? Something like that I'm seeing is going to be dissolved for you, and it's going to actually free up a lot of life force energy without like, so you're going to just feel a lot more confident just going through your work or your creativity or your daily tasks. So yeah, I'm just seeing a lot more energy levels though, like really freeing up your energy, your joy, your spontaneity, like feeling lighter, feeling freer, feeling optimistic as well. Creative action and optimism. There's also, I'm seeing maybe energy where you're going to be feeling like you're entering into an era where you're going to feel a lot more bold to kind of take more creative risks in your work, I'm seeing. And kind of like put yourself out there a bit more to be seen. I'm seeing this sort of energy of maybe like stepping out from behind, some kind of stepping out into the light, or allowing yourself to be seen and taking more risks and feeling more bold with your self-expression, and not really caring as much if, you know, it's not for everyone, because kind of tuning into that sense of that your creative genius, and kind of just feeling so enlivened and enlightened by your own creative genius. Like I'm seeing you kind of loving yourself. I'm seeing this energy where you're falling in love with yourself. You're looking in the mirror, you're loving yourself, you're loving your work, and it's really not in any kind of egotistical way. It's a beautiful creative way, like where you're just you're able to look at yourself without a biased lens. Like you're looking at yourself in an objective way, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is creative genius. That's what I'm feeling for you. You're just feeling your own creative genius. You're feeling the energy that you're channeling. You're feeling the energy that you're in touch with, and you're just in awe. So yeah, there's a very highly spiritual time. Like I would say you're entering into a time where your creative expression takes off. Like you might get a lot of money from a project that you release into the world or something. Like I'm seeing creative self-expression and manifestation is a big theme for you with this card. A big theme for you in this, what you're manifesting, is creative success as well. You're going to be on top of your game in some kind of creative niche. Like you're going to be someone that people want to learn from as well, I'm getting. Like you might have, or you have some kind of a service that people want to buy. You have something that people want. And you're about to realize it and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so valuable. Look at all this value that I have and I'm sharing. And it's like you're actually really optimistically in touch with that, instead of kind of pessimistically like, oh my gosh, no one's going to like what I'm doing, or they're going to judge me or whatever. Like there's this elevation in your energy field where you're seeing yourself clearly, and you're seeing yourself with new eyes, and you're seeing your work and your art, and you're liking it and you're loving it, and you're liking who you are. Like I'm feeling a shift here in your energy field where you're going to be really settled and at peace with who you are. You're going to like who you are and be at peace with who you are. And that's a big deal, because when you're not at peace with who you are, it makes living life quite difficult. So I'm just my throat chakra going off there as well. That's what I'm feeling. Like there's some kind of falling in love with yourself, feeling at peace where you are, having a creative project reach more people or take on quite a large level of success. You could be reaching some kind of fame or notoriety as well, because the fire energy, I'm seeing light, being wanting to be seen. You're going to get over a fear as well. And if there's anything that you have been afraid of happening, I'm seeing that it's not going to happen. Like, I'm seeing that you're going to realize that a lot of your fears and anxieties are not true. A lot of your fear is kind of a projection of a worst case scenario that really is never going to happen. So I'm just seeing some kind of relief. You're going to feel relief from anxiety or worry, a sense of not having that. Like, especially if you've been having really bad anxiety recently, I'm just seeing like that not being a problem for you moving forward. You really feeling like you can channel, because I'm seeing a transmutation from the anxious energy into like active energy. It's like from that anxious ball of energy of like, oh my gosh, am I doing okay? Am I good enough? Or whatever you're anxious about. It's going to be transformed into creative action and optimism, which is so good. That's such a nice alchemy. Yeah, you're going to be channeling it into doing things, taking action. You might even be, because I'm seeing you having the energy. I'm really seeing you having the energy to actually do things, to take action. You might be finally making progress with a workout routine. I'm seeing you finally making progress with a workout routine or some kind of physical body thing as well. Like maybe finally getting into a routine or a habit, making progress with your physical body, maybe getting fitter or, gaining weight, losing weight, whatever you want to do. Like I'm seeing something finally moving in regards to your actual body and seeing some changes happening in your body based on you moving more and feeling more in touch with yourself, feeling even your feelings more if you've been feeling numb. Like there's an activation and aliveness here. That's really, really positive. It's really positive. A lightness as well. All right, we're going to get some more cards. Okay, what is group number 1 manifesting right now, Spirit? Are you serious? The Knight of Wands. We had some others flying out, but the Knight of Wands. Oh, I thought that might have been something behind it. The Knight of Wands. This is really incredible because, are you going to focus? Okay. This is pretty much a very similar energy to this. I feel these are very, very similar. So let's tune in. Okay. I feel like you're manifesting. It's something to do with your body as well. Okay. This is what I'm picking up. You're manifesting something to do with your dream body or your dream appearance, and you're going to be feeling really confident in yourself, whatever that means to you. If it's like gaining weight, losing weight, whatever, changing your appearance in some way. Like there's something about you feeling different about your appearance, and it doesn't have to be like body shape. It could be you have a glow that starts to come through. Like you're manifesting a change in your appearance, and it's a glow up. And so whatever that could be for you, like it could be fitness, it could be health, but I'm seeing glowing and I'm seeing radiance. I'm seeing radiance. Like see this fiery energy, it's like glowing like a candle or a firelight. You're just glowing. And so there's a radiance coming through. So you are manifesting some kind of a glow up in your physical appearance and in your physical health and your body. Especially if you have some kind of a routine or you're thinking of doing a routine, Spirit saying, yes, do this. Keep at it because it's making a change or it's starting to change things for you. So there's some sort of a message like you might not realize that things have started to change yet because it hasn't translated into the physical yet, but it has started to change. And Spirit wants you to know that so you don't give up. There's something about taking the action. Continue to take the action. Okay. I'm also seeing the inspiration for a project. So if you're not working on a creative project right now, you will be. And you will be. Even if you're like, I don't know, I'm not really that creative. Yes, you are. You will be working on it. There's something coming through for you. Don't even worry about it. Like if you don't know what that is, it's going to come to you like an aha moment, and it's just going to be appear in front of you and everything's going to be clear. But it's like passion. It's like waking up in the morning and being like, yes, I love life because I get to do this today and I get to do this today and I'm so passionate about doing this today. So yeah, it's passion for you moving forwards. You're manifesting a time of great energy, of great health, of being very attractive. I have to say, I hit the microphone. I'm getting all flustered. You're manifesting a time of being very attractive, and yeah, like I'm getting flustered again. Like there's some kind of energy where it's like people are going to be flustered around you. People are going to be like, whew, you know, like pulling, you know, like I need some more air. There's something about you that's going to be hot, okay? I'm just saying it's going to be hot. And people are going to get a little bit like, they're going to like, oh, I need to open a window or something. There's something intense about your energy. And it's kind of smoldering, and I'm seeing like people being very attracted to you, people being very drawn to you. And I'm seeing this also serving potentially your career in some way, like if you're on the stage or you're a performer or something, like this is your time to shine. Even if you're not on the stage, people are going to be paying attention to you, but if there's some way that you are like noticed in your work or in your life, that is going to amplify, get a lot bigger. So it might also be more eyes on you, more subscribers, more people interested in your work, this kind of thing. Success, and I'm seeing some kind of like, yeah, again, being seen, vision, people looking at you. It's very, with the fire energy, it's like if there's a candle in a room, you know, you tend to look at it because it's like the light is there and you kind of magnetize to that light, you know. So that's what I'm seeing for you. It's like you are emitting this sort of light and people are magnetized to it and they want to come over to it and they want to come see what's going on. They want to come have a little cup of what you have to offer. And so this is perfect energy, like Spirit saying, yes, you're poised, you're perfect, you're ready to go. And I'm just seeing like any kind of self-doubts that you might have about, will I be successful? Any kind of just lack of confidence in any way. Spirit saying it's going to dissolve. It's going to actually, the more that you just keep moving towards this on your destiny path, the more this confidence issue will just completely dissolve and you will actually step into your authenticity. That's going to feel so good. You know, it's going to feel so good. So I'm just seeing a lot of confidence and a lot of not having fear anymore. Being able to channel any kind of anxiety energy into actual action that's productive and helpful. A real elevation of your energy. Like, seriously, I'm seeing this might be quite a big shift for a lot of you. If you've been feeling tired or dealing with a lot of obstacles or lack of inspiration, creative blocks, like this is going to be a big shift. But it's not, I think it's not, it's probably something that you might have experienced before, kind of in cycles. Like I'm seeing maybe there's some kind of echo of you experiencing this before, having a huge inspirational high and working on a project for ages and just loving it, or you know, having a time where you just have so much energy and you're just like loving life. Like this is the kind of energy I'm feeling. It's so exuberant. It's so loving of life, and it's so warm to be around. People are going to feel very magnetized to you. So Spirit's saying, yeah, enjoy that. You're going to get attention whether you like it or not, I'm seeing, because your energy is just very, very magnetic. So you may as well use it to your advantage if you can. Because yeah, people can be interested. They can be like, hey, what you been doing? I want to know everything about you right now. That's this kind of energy I'm getting, is like, tell me everything. I need to know. I need to know what you're doing. I need to know your routine. It's very celebrity energy, I gotta say. Like, I don't usually pick up on this kind of energy. I'm not usually like into the, you know, channeling about this kind of like fame or anything, but this is really coming through for you, okay? So this is what it is, and it's coming through like Spirit saying this is just part of your destiny. You're meant to be on the stage in some way, you're meant to be seen in some way. This is what's coming through. This is what you're manifesting, is you're manifesting being seen in some way and kind of being a little bit of a celebrity. It might be a low-key celebrity, it might be a local celebrity, or it might be like a social media celebrity, it might be an actual world famous celebrity. I don't know, but there's some kind of celebrity energy for you. And I don't mean like tabloids, icky celebrity. I just mean like you're kind of going to be a public figure of some kind. You're meant to be a public figure of some kind. Spirit saying your energy is meant to be shared, just like light, just like candle light. It radiates outwards. It's meant to be shared. You can't kind of like try to, you know, keep it in a box and keep it hidden. Like, no one can see this candle light. It's too, you know, precious. It's like, no, it's meant to be out there to illuminate the world, to illuminate. That's your energy. You are illuminating. So yeah, Spirit saying you are manifesting a public role of some kind, being on the stage, being seen, illuminating the world through your energy, through your creativity, through what you have to offer. And then you're also manifesting dissolving any fears or blocks to doing that and to reaching your full potential. Keep in mind, there's also for some of you, you might still be anonymous even if you're sharing your work, okay? You might find a way to do that for some of you. But for a lot of you, you will be public figures and you will be known, okay? Okay, so you're manifesting being out there on the public stage, doing your thing, shining your light, being incredible, people loving you, people being like, hey, let me ask you questions, let me figure out who you are. It's almost like people want to study you. You're going to be teaching people, but you're also just going to be teaching people through the embodiment of who you actually just are. And that is going to be teaching people. So even if you just share like, hey, this is what I did today, you know, this is my little day, people are going to be like, wow, and they're going to learn from you. So there's something, it's very embodied. It's very like how you choose to live your life, how you embody who you are, people are learning from. So I'm also getting some kind of a teaching role, like you are meant to be a teacher, or it could be an influencer. You might be quite a direct teacher, like, hey, this is the recipe, do it like this. Or you might be an indirect teacher just by like embodying an energy that people didn't really think could exist. Like, how can you be so magical? How could you be so relaxed? Or I don't know, some kind of energy that people are like, how do you do it? People want to know how you do it. And they do feel like you have a magic to you. There is a magical energy to you. That's why you have this radiance and this light. Oops. And also I'm feeling like you're going to be feeling like seeing your attractiveness more. You're going to be seeing your beauty more. You're going to be seeing your, and beauty as well, like beauty in what you offer to the world, beauty in what your offering is, whatever that is. Even just beauty in what you can offer to a stranger by smiling at them or something. You know what I'm saying. Come on. All right, let's get a card for you, group 1. Whoa, are you serious? Dignified strength. Where are we going? About this. Dignified strength. I love that for you. That is so, like, yes, you are going to be a public figure and you're going to have this like dignified strength to you that people are going to be like, wow, you have this royalty energy with this dignified strength. Like there might be some kind of like, look at this. Wow. Yeah. Look at this. Okay, so see how there's like a staircase? There's like a staircase and it's sort of leading, okay, we got there. So there's some sort of a staircase leading up to this thing. And I'm feeling like this staircase, okay, it's a spiral staircase. So you are being guided up this staircase right now in your ascension journey. And you're basically being led to this like throne. It's sort of this throne, you're going to sit on it. And this is what I mean about you're embodying your role. Like it's not really a thing that you do, but it's who you are, which is what your role is. So I'm seeing you being elevated through these staircases as like more and more people having access to your energy, or more and more people interested in what you're offering. There's something about people though. You're just meant to be around people. You're meant to be giving to people, offering your energy to people. And like, yeah, I mean, it's just so clear. That's just what you're meant to do. Like maybe what you're manifesting right now is also the clarity to understand your divine role, and understanding how your divine role is also about being kind of public. Maybe not kind of, but quite public. But also, okay, what I'm getting as well is that there's something about the understanding. Spirit wants you to have the understanding of your divine role and how you're meant to be sort of public in some way, and understanding that there's no need to worry about this path, because I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling some kind of fear around this path, like, will I be okay? Will I be safe even to be public? Or even, you know, just uncertainty, okay? Some kind of fear in the solar plexus chakra about being seen. But Spirit is saying that this path is meant for you, this path is yours, and therefore you will have the highest levels of joy on this path. Like there's something Spirit wants you to understand about this path is meant for you, and it will bring you the most happiness. So you don't have to worry about that. It's going to bring you happiness. You don't have to worry about, will I make a mistake? Will I regret it? Will I not like being public? Will it not? You're going to like there's something about it that's meant for you. Therefore, it's going to feel really, really good. It's going to feel very, very joyful, very, very right and aligned. Okay, well, let's pull another card. Final messages for group number 1, Spirit. What are they manifesting right now? You're definitely on your destiny path, group 1. Nothing to worry about there. Definitely on your destiny path. Ooh, descendant invitation. Yeah, like, okay. Spirit is kind of pulling you out of hiding right now. Pulling you out of the darkness, being like, come into the light, come on, people want to see what you've been working on. But yes, so you're manifesting also potentially the opportunity, the invitation that you've been after. You're manifesting maybe the person that you need to come into your life to help you with this, or to activate something for you, or to be the missing link, because like you have the skills but you don't know this technical thing and you need someone to help you with that. Okay, Spirit's going to help. Spirit's going to manifest this for you. So this could be a literal person that's coming into your life to help on your destiny path, to help with this creative project, or it could be you're working on this creative project with somebody else as well. But I'm also feeling like this is also the universe kind of beckoning you out of hiding. It might be that this is like going to be some kind of big debut like project for you, a big debut like all of a sudden notoriety when you didn't have it before. There's something bigger about this. There's something like you're leveling up, you're moving up, you're moving up, you're ascending, and Spirit is kind of like pulling you because there's some kind of reluctance, and for everyone it might be different. Some kind of reluctance about being seen, or about being noticed or public, or about privacy, or whatever. Lots of different things could come up, but there's just something about the blessing that I'm feeling in all of this is that you're going to be manifesting the feeling of clarity and the feeling of safety, like knowing this is what I want and I'm keen for this and I'm not worried about it at all anymore. Like that is such a blessing that I'm seeing amongst all of this, because I'm seeing this joyful exuberance and enthusiasm where the fears have really dissolved, and you're operating from a heart level, a heart space level, where it's like the fears in the solar plexus chakra have dissolved and you've moved up into the heart space, and you're like, here I am live, I'm ready to do it, I'm ready to go. And it's like it's not even like you feel like you're facing your fears, because I'm seeing your fears actually dissolving before you have to face them. Your fears will dissolve before you have to face them. So you won't even have to face your fears. Just being on your path is going to dissolve those fears. And I'm just seeing you stepping into so much joy. Like the frequency is joy, because you're just enjoying it so much that it doesn't feel like a fear, or I have to get over this, I'm scared. No, just joy. I'm just seeing joy and simplicity and just enjoying your creative actions so much. Wow. All right, group 1, that is your message. But I'm sending you so much love, and take really good care, okay? Bye. Hi, group 2. So you chose the Wind Faery. It says thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. So for you, I'm feeling like a throat chakra activation where your gifts might be taking off, like your psychic channeling gifts, or it could be just your gifts of communication in general. I'm seeing you using your gifts of communication to kind of shine in the world. Like there's something about the way that you're communicating that's really taking off. You might be writing something, you might be working on a writing project, a creative project of some kind. You might be actually speaking, doing some kind of public speaking or communicating in some way, but your words are impacting the world. This is what Spirit wants you to know. You're already making a difference through your words, but I'm just seeing you really leveling up into some kind of a role as a teacher, or some kind of a role as like a mystic channeler, like a scribe. There's something really mystical about this though. It's something about the way that you might be, just the frequency of your voice in general carries an energy that's really healing or uplifting or helpful. But yeah, you are I'm seeing you impacting the world around you so much. This is what Spirit wants to know, that you're manifesting, is like you're making a difference in a big way. And even I'm getting like, be careful about what you're saying, because it has so much of an impact. Like even just little thing, like Spirit's saying, don't be afraid or anything, but Spirit's just saying like what you're saying is manifesting so quickly. And it could also be little things that you say to yourself that could be being very, very true. Like I'm just seeing, even if you just say something really flippantly and offhand and you don't really think about it, then it could be manifesting those. What I'm seeing, it's like saying something, kind of not thinking about it, and then having it manifest and you being like, wait, what? So I'm just seeing things really manifesting for you through your words. And you could write things down as well, and I'm seeing that would actually really help manifest it as well. Like you could literally write down what you want to have manifest, and I'm seeing it happen. I'm getting a lot about you connecting with other people through your communication, and something about like you really being understood and communicating something in a way where people understand you and understand what you're saying. And that is, Spirit's pointing out, is like such a big deal, because I'm just being shown like the two sides of communication, and it's sort of like you are going to be perfecting your side of communication, and it's going to make people understanding what you're trying to say really easy. Like you're going to be able to get your point across, you're going to be understood more. People are going to be resonating with you and being like, yeah, I totally know what you mean, instead of kind of like not understanding. So this could also be about you actually resonating, finding people you resonate with, finding like-minded individuals who you connect with, who you can have really deep conversations with, maybe intellectual or spiritual conversations with them, that you feel like they're on your level. Like this is you finding people on your level who you connect with, who understand you and who you understand them, and that feeling really, really good. And it could also be about you reaching kind of a breakthrough with how you're getting through to people, how you're getting through to an audience, or how you're getting through in your writing. Like if you're writing a book or something, like you're going to have some kind of a breakthrough in your ability to communicate, and that turning up a notch. And it could also be something about letting go, because I'm feeling like throat chakra now, and I'm feeling throat chakra energy. It's like letting go of people from your past who haven't understood you. That's what I'm feeling like. There's a dissolving energy in your throat chakra, and it's like you're letting go of people from your past who haven't understood you, where you might have tried to tell them what was going on for you or what your experience was, but they just, no matter how you said it, they just did not understand. And there's like some kind of trauma here of like the unspoken. It's not the unspoken, but it's like the not being received. Even if you do speak, not being received. So something about that is really changing for you. Seeing a huge opening up in your throat chakra, like any kind of restrictions you might have had in your throat chakra, any kind of fears you've had about expression or your voice or singing or light language or channeling, like all of that I'm seeing dissolving. And there's some kind of embodiment where you're coming really into your throat chakra power and clearing those blocks so that you can just freely talk and communicate and express and channel and whatever else. Let's get a tarot card for you. Spirit group 2, what would you like them to know about what they're manifesting right now? Freedom, I just heard. It's like freedom in your throat chakra, not having blocks in your energy field, not feeling blocked or shy, or like you don't want to express yourself, or you can't talk, or you don't have anyone around you who understands. Like clearing all of those blocks. And I'm seeing as well, really important, having people coming in. It's a really important message, people coming in to your life who you really resonate with, who you can like bounce back and forth with. Not feeling isolated is what you're manifesting. Feeling really connected. Letting go of feeling alone and disconnected from like-minded people. Okay, right. That message repeated so much. Let's go. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. You might be manifesting travel. Okay, you might be manifesting travel because the Wind Faery is very kind of like up in the air. And then we have the 8 of Wands, which I always get travel vibes with. The 10 of Swords, something, okay, different. But the 8 of Wands, I'm getting travel. I think you're manifesting travel. You're manifesting some kind of opportunity to move more, opportunity to relocate as well. You could be moving house, okay? I'm seeing maybe the energy that you're in right now being more temporary than you think, okay? More temporary than you think. So things are going to change in more unexpected ways than you thought. And this is a really positive thing. So I'm seeing there might be something unexpectedly ending, but it's a positive thing. It's not a bad thing. And it's because it's really going to happen like outside of your control. Like spirit is going to come in and take something away. I'm seeing it was on its last kind of legs anyway, like it was meant to be taken away. Spirit's going to come in, take something away, and then a new energy is going to enter for you. Really, really powerful. And this could be that, you know, you really hate it. For example, you're really hating your job. All of a sudden, you know, you get made redundant and you're like, oh no, what am I going to do? I don't have a job anymore. And then boom, spirit comes in and offers you your dream job like in another country. But now you can say yes because it's, you know, you're free. So there's something like this where it's something's going to be taken away and you're going to be given something even better and even bigger. And I'm seeing that it could involve some kind of relocation of your house or your job. I'm seeing a big change for you then. I'm seeing major changes happening for you that you're manifesting. Like you're manifesting changing your job, or you're manifesting changing your home, or both. Like changing where you live or who you live with, or changing, like maybe you want to manifest like land somewhere or some kind of natural home I'm seeing, or maybe it's manifesting like some kind of a job opportunity, or maybe the opportunity to move. I'm seeing someone might want to move overseas to be with someone, like a relationship partner. I'm seeing that as well. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of movement. I'm seeing right now there's something in your life that you might feel like is gonna be permanent, but it's not. And Spirit's not trying to scare you, but it's really interesting, the energy as it's coming through. Like there's gonna be change that's happening for you. Big change happening for you. And you might not have, seen it coming, I suppose. Let's get another card. Mercury and messages. You know, this is the throat chakra energy again. And it's a number 2, which is like that connection energy. Let me sit with this for a sec. Okay, so group number 2, you are manifesting something very big. It's very, very big. It's something that you would want to manifest, like, you know, big things that people want to manifest. House, relationship, like the one, you know, marriage, maybe having a child, or relocating to a new country, or their dream job. Like these are the kinds of big milestones I'm seeing that you're manifesting. One or more, because often I find these milestones can come kind of like, you know, hand in hand, right? My cat is at the door. Just hold on a minute. Okay, so like I was saying, you're manifesting a huge milestone event is what I'm getting. You're manifesting a really big event, like meeting the one and getting married, or moving countries, or buying a house for the first time, or landing your dream job. Something really big, and it's something that you've been thinking about and trying to manifest. Like it's something you've been wanting to manifest with Mercury. This has been going around in your head. It's been something you've been thinking about, desiring for, dreaming of, planning for, even being like, imagine if I could have this thing. So I'm seeing that it might be something that's very, like, it might be something surprising to you that it's able to come through, because I'm seeing something about maybe you've been stuck in a cycle of like wanting something to happen for a long time. Like you've had the dream for a really long time and it's taken a really long time, something like this. So I'm seeing something that you kind of have felt like isn't moving is going to start moving. Some of you felt like things aren't really picking up here. It's going to start picking up. Like you haven't met anyone you're interested in like a decade, and then all of a sudden someone pops up, you know. Something that you'd kind of given up on is coming back around for you, okay? And it's a really positive thing, and it's something that you've been dreaming, wanting, desiring for. But for some reason the energy was sort of a bit blocked up until now. And yet now I'm seeing that the energy is really opening up for you. Like with the 10 of Swords coming through, let's just go here for a minute. With the 10 of Swords coming through, I was talking about a hard cycle coming to an end. And then with the 8 of Wands, that's about things really picking up, like energy really starting to pick up and take off, and you really starting to have things becoming easy. Like 10 of Swords is an energy where things might feel really blocked. They take a really long time. It's not happening. 8 of Wands, is things, boom. It's like a plane taking off, you know, that's been delayed at the airport for ages. It's that kind of energy. You know, when a plane just gets delayed for so long and you're just sitting in it and you're like, oh my gosh, come on. It's like that kind of energy I'm getting for your group. It's like you've been sitting in this plane, you've been ready to take off, you're ready to go on your adventure, and then they're telling you on the loudspeaker, like, sorry, we've got a delay. It's going to take another 45 minutes, and then like 3 hours later you're finally taking off. So there's been some kind of a delay, and it might have tested your patience, or might have even made you feel like what's going on here. But ultimately you're taking off and your dream's coming true. So you're manifesting something to do with your communication skills alongside of this, though. It could be connected, but I'm seeing it's all kind of coming in at once. So there's something to do with your communication skills, your ability to kind of communicate, maybe public speaking, getting over some kind of fear of public speaking. Like I'm seeing you being a master communicator and not feeling any kind of block in your throat chakra or in your communication. But I'm also seeing you manifesting something big, like relationship, getting married, moving country, buying a house. There's something, and it might be more than one milestone at once, because like I said, sometimes these milestones can kind of come all together, and I'm kind of seeing a sense of like when it rains it pours. Like it might be you meet someone but they're from another country, so you're moving country and you get your dream job in another country, and you just got married, and it's like, what? All these things come at once. Like I'm seeing that kind of level of change for you, for your group. I feel like your group will probably be the one that has the most change. Even though I haven't done the other two groups yet, I still feel like your group is going to be the most change group. So yeah, so I'm almost feeling a sense of like, I don't even feel like I need to say to ground yourself, because you chose the Wind Faery, so there's going to be something where you're just so ready for this. You're so ready to take off. You know, it's like that airplane thing. You've been sitting there waiting on the tarmac for a long time and you're ready to take flight. You're like, get me out of here, I'm ready. So I don't even feel like you're going to be like, this is too much, it's so much. I don't think I think you're just going to be like, yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I was trying to manifest, and now I manifested it and I'm ready for it. So it's really, really positive. There's really nothing to fear. Like there's nothing bad about this. It all seems like you're finally getting what you've been dreaming of. And the Ten of Swords is things that have been blocked coming to an end so that you can actually finally move forward. Okay. Let's get one final card for you, Group 2. Spirit, what would you like Group 2 to know about what they're manifesting right now? Well, a relationship. 7th house, okay. So for some of you, it's obviously going to be a relationship then. And this 7th house kind of relationship, okay. For all of you, it's going to be a relationship, but not for everyone it will be romantic, because I know some of you are already married and you've got your person, everything like that. So for those of you who are married, I think this could be more like a business partnership, or like a best friend, a soul family member, like someone who comes into your life who's like very, very impactful, and kind of, you know, that level of closeness in relationship where you kind of start to like really learn from the person, really grow as a person, maybe have things reflected back to you that you kind of like take on board. Like there's going to be a lot of growth in this, and it could be a business partnership, or it could be just like a best friend, like someone who you feel like is kind of a level of closeness, like a brother or a sister coming into your life. But as well, for those of you who are single, this is love coming in. You're manifesting your dream person, and this is like marriage, this is committed relationship, this is lifelong union. And I'm feeling like, this is the other thing I was picking up on, is like with this 2 energy, there's some kind of energy of union, like really coming together with other people, really breaking down barriers to intimacy, to vulnerability, that really can be broken down through the art of communication. Like you are an artful communicator. This is what Spirit wants you to know as well. Like you are really good at breaking down barriers through the art of communication. You're really good at like kind of creating kind of a web between people, like bringing people together. So yeah, so relationship, love, I'm definitely seeing that. And if you are partnered, then this is some other kind of a relationship that's still going to be as significant, maybe not as significant, but almost as significant as, you know, a love relationship. Like there's something about like this person who you kind of are going to fall in love with. Like you are kind of going to fall in love with this person, even though they're just, you know, a business partner or a friend or like a brother or a sister. There's something about them that's very, very special to you. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you, Group 2. Wow, what an incredible thing. So you're manifesting a big milestone event, and if you are partnered, then I would say it's something else, like moving. I keep getting moving or traveling or something like that. Different countries. I'm getting different country energies for you, for your group. All right, Kitty is at the door. She wants to go out the room now, so I better go, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hey, Group 3. So you chose the Water Faery, and for you, I feel like your psychic gifts are blossoming. So I feel like you are manifesting psychic abilities. You're manifesting turning on some kind of intuitive abilities, like getting downloads, reading past lives, getting information about someone just from being around them, reading their aura, just having so many messages coming through, a lot of intuitive impulses, a lot of intuitive nudges, knowings. Like if this is going to be at a next level. If you already are intuitive, if you already are working with spiritual gifts, psychic gifts, then this is your gifts coming in at a new level, or at an extra kind of strength where you haven't felt that before. And if you haven't had like your psychic gifts come online yet, then this is them coming online, and this is what you're manifesting, and this is what's going on for you. So this is a really positive energy for you guys. Like, this is something that I feel is going to bring your level of enjoyment of life to a 10 out of 10, like, or an 11 out of 10 even. Like, I'm feeling some energy of like 10 of Cups from this card. And the 10 of Cups is really just so much about divine happiness. And so I'm feeling like there's something about this blessing, this manifestation of these psychic gifts that's coming through, where yeah, it's going to bring some kind of emotional fulfillment to your life, some kind of sense of divine meaning. I feel like it's going to fill a missing space in your life. Like, you're going to be a lot more connected to your emotions, but and more sensitive as well. So if you've had any kind of sense of numbness or anything like this, like, I'm feeling like your sensitivity to life is going to be coming back. And I feel like you're going to really enjoy this, though. There's going to be a sense of gratitude for all the things that you have in life. You know, it's that sense, like, I don't know if you've ever had the experience where you have something really shocking happen in life and you realize the sense of like, oh my gosh, like, I need to be grateful for what I have, like, all the time, because it could go away like that. You know, that sense of like, oh, I need to savor my life. You know, you don't want to miss out on life through not being present. Like, there's some kind of sense where you're going to be feeling like you are living your life because of how present you are, because you're basically, like, in a sense, kind of in a space of meditative presence at all times. Like, you're really going to be present and in touch with your intuition, and not feeling like you have to have noise on all the time or a distraction. It's really the sense of stillness and peacefulness and being okay. Like, you're really being okay in your own energy field. I'm also seeing like you're really feeling a lot of well-being, and I think this is also through your connection to spirit, that you're going to be having basically 24/7 a connection to spirit, and you're going to be feeling like really safe, really held by the universe, not feeling like out on your own or like you have to fend for yourself, really feeling supported and blessed by your connection to spirit. This is such a beautiful gift. It's this feeling of having angels with you. Like, you're really going to feel like you are blessed by the angels. You have angels with you. There's a sense of gratitude, a sense of savoring your life, taking in everything that you have and being grateful for it, and not feeling like you're missing out on anything, not feeling like you're missing, like where you're like, gosh, I wish I could be more present with my partner because they're so amazing, but I'm, you know, distracted by my work or something, you know, or my kids, I want to see my kids grow up, I don't want to feel like I'm missing this. Like, that kind of sense is like gone. Like, there's a sense of savoring things and feeling like, I know that I'm taking this in 100%. And that is so beautiful, because there's such a peacefulness that comes with this for you, where you're really teaching others as well through this embodiment. Like, this is not an energy that I've come across very often in my readings, but yeah, you have a really beautiful natural embodiment of this teaching energy. It's like you're an earth angel kind of energy, I would feel. But also there's something about you in the way that you live with so much gratitude, so much grace, so much presence, that teaches others, that shows others like how they want to slow down, how they want to value things differently in life. This is also an energy like maybe teaching people about how when really, you know, painful things happen in life, sometimes they can be the greatest blessing, the greatest teacher. They can open you up to an appreciation of life that you've never had before, you know, or they can deepen your spiritual connection. I feel like maybe you're going to be teaching people about this, teaching people about how to overcome really painful experiences so that they can become something that gives you strength, that gives others strength. Like, you're doing this real world alchemy work where you're transmuting energy that's been really hard and grief and pain, and you're transmuting that into something very beautiful, something really touching that makes people cry. There's something about you that makes people cry. It's also the purity I feel in you. You have a real pure energy, and it brings tears to people's eyes because it makes them remember the purity in the world. Like, there's something about coming back to you is a remembering of what is and what can be, and what is pure and what is love and what is true, what is truth. Yeah, it's like a truth. So that's really powerful. I feel like you're manifesting having more of an impact on people. You're manifesting impacting people a lot energetically. Like, I'm seeing you walking into a room and pacifying the situation. Like, whatever could be going on in that room, you're going to bring pacification to it. there's something about your heart space. It's like your heart energy is going to be vibrating at such a high frequency that every space that you go into starts to resonate in that same high frequency with your heart. Like, people around you will be pacified. If there's an argument going on, you entering that space will allow people to come back down. Like, this is the kind of, you're manifesting being a very strong energetic influencer on this earth, like really strong, really, really strong. This is really powerful. This is alchemy. This is you being an alchemist, like a modern alchemist, and really transmuting energies wherever you go, and having very strong psychic abilities, like really shockingly strong psychic abilities is what I'm seeing you manifesting. Like, I would doubt that this couldn't be your job. Like, I think you would have to make this your job because your psychic abilities are so strong that it's so clear that it's meant to be gifted, you know? I'm seeing, yeah, maybe it's your contentment of life becomes stronger because you're actually able to work more in a spiritual field. Because there's something about life being very soft, Spirit wants you to know that you are meant to manifest a situation in life where it's sort of quite soft, like you're meant to have a chill life. There's something about, like, you're not meant to like live in stress or in toxic environments, like, not that anyone is, but specifically your energy, Spirit wants you to kind of give yourself the gift of creating a softness in your life so that you can shine and radiate out your gift, which is this beautiful energy alchemist that you are. But it's Spirit saying you're so sensitive to energy around you, so it's sort of like Spirit saying keep your environment really clear, keep it pure, keep it soft. Don't fill it with harsh things. Don't sort of push yourself into environments that you know aren't for you. There's something really strong about this, because it's only going to make your gifts stronger if you can kind of create the right environment for yourself where the people around you are supportive, that, you know, the job is chill enough that you don't have an anxiety attack every morning before you have to go to work. There's something about this being really important so that you can sort of like step more into this divine flowing, like intuitive psychic role that you really are. Yeah, you have a very strong energy. You just have a strong energy, and I'm just seeing there's something like that maybe has been making you feel down, or you might have been dealing with grief or some kind of emotions that I'm seeing is shifting. Like, there's a transmutation of energy. You are working through whatever shadowy emotions might be working through, like grief. You're working through it and you're really transmuting it into something very, very different, into something very, very, very different. It's a very rare gift that you have, and you're doing this kind of for the collective as well. Like, you're transmuting so much energy right now for the collective as well. And it could be that you're going to tell your story one day. Like, you might have a story about like leaving a toxic relationship or something like this, where you really have something to share, some kind of knowledge, understanding that you might share about how to get out of something really tough, or how to transmute that energy of grief and loss into something new. This is the energy you have. Like, it's like a phoenix energy, the phoenix that is born again. Yeah, you really are a phoenix. Definitely phoenix energy from you. So you're really manifesting your psychic abilities coming online quite strongly. Like, this is quite shocking abilities. Like, this is the kind of abilities that people are going to be very, very shocked by, because they're very piercingly strong, and you have a very strong energy to alchemize. So I'm just seeing as well, like, you really are going to be able to go around the world and really know that wherever you go, you will be met with like grace and peace and love, because you're going to foster so much peacefulness in yourself that no matter where you go, people are going to respond in a peaceful way. People are going to respond in a respectful, loving way. Like, this is the power of your energy influence that you're going to have. It's like the world will acclimatize to you. That's the frequency you're going to be holding. It's such a frequency of love that the world will acclimatize to you. You don't have to acclimatize to the world anymore. And that's what you're manifesting. So I feel like you're a strong empath, you're a really strong feeler, and therefore, you know, getting knocked around by like the emotions of other people and other situations, like, you're stepping out of that energy. You're stepping out of that energy. So you're not being influenced anymore. Now you are the influencer of the energy. You're not going to be influenced. You're going to influence. So this is really strong. Very strong. It's rare. You're rare. There's something rare about you, like a phoenix. Very rare. Beautiful. Very yeah, like there's something about you that makes people cry because of your purity, because of your rarity. Especially if you tell your story, I'm seeing it really touching people and people will cry. Like there's something really beautiful about your story and about how you've overcome, where you, like everything. All right, Spirit, what is group 3 manifesting? What would you like them to know? The Two of Swords. Totally different way of being in the world, like completely different. It's like, yeah, it's like going from being an empath where things felt really tough and rough and you kept getting beaten around by being an empath to being like the most empowered empath ever and transmuting the energy wherever you go into that of love so that you love being in the world. You know, it's like, okay, it's like this is a huge energy shift for you. These powers that you're stepping into, it's like psychic powers, spiritual powers, whatever you want to call it, and in alchemy, it's in the highest good of all, but it's magical powers. You stepping into that is going to change who you are, like fundamentally who you are and how you show up in the world. The Two of Swords, something you can't, like it's a totally different life. It's like death to an old way of being. It's like going from being an introvert to an extrovert because now the world doesn't feel so overwhelming anymore. You know, now the world doesn't feel like you have to hide from it anymore because you're in control. Your energy is the one that you're going to stay with. You're not going to be flung into all these other people's energies. You know, there's something very strong about this as well. And it's also, I'm getting, there's something fundamentally like ending about you attracting toxic people. It's like you would never again have a relationship with a toxic person. Like I'm seeing this ending for you. Like I feel like you're going to be able to spot the signs so well, be so intuitive, it's just not going to happen again. I'm just feeling that. So that's another huge thing that I feel like you're manifesting is like the end of toxic relationships and just basically being able to trust the world again and trust that you can move around the world and you can like this trust. I keep hearing trusting that you can move around the world and that you won't get beaten around by the energy. Trusting in just basic things that you can go out into the world and that can be an okay experience. So I'm seeing you coming out of a period of hermiting or hiding because things were just too overwhelming for you, like emotionally, energetically out in the world. Like I'm seeing things changing for you, you not feeling like other things are overwhelming, you feeling like you are influencing instead of being influenced. That's a huge fundamental thing I'm seeing, which is really, really interesting. And I'm seeing that this as well is very influential. You being able to influence people like this it's a superpower. Spirit saying it's nothing less than a superpower. Like really, it's amazing. It's really big. All right, another card for group number 3, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, okay, so this card fell on the floor for you. We got Gemini cross-pollinate, and I feel like this is saying that, I feel like this is the energy of luck. I feel like you are about to manifest something really lucky, or you're going to go through a period of being really lucky. Something about, yeah, luck and kind of feeling really, really good about life. Like, you know, feeling really like, wow, life is on my side. It's kind of the opposite of feeling like life is against you or feeling like you're cursed or something in life. It's like the opposite feeling to that. And I feel like you're kind of going to be feeling like blessed, like feeling like, hey, I'm blessed. I'm really lucky. So you're manifesting some kind of luck, maybe in a specific way, where you're like, yeah, I'm really lucky with this thing. Or it could be just a general period where you are lucky. And I'm getting that 10 of Cups energy again, where it's just like, yeah, you are just going to be feeling so good in your body, so good in your home, so good in your relationships, just feeling really, really good in your life, like 10 out of 10. I'm seeing every area of your life feeling really wholesome for you. So yeah, you're manifesting luck of some kind. Something very, it could be some kind of a breakthrough as well with your work or something like that. Something like a lucky break, a big break, a breakthrough. A breakthrough. Yeah. I'm also seeing social energy as well with the Gemini. So it could be like if you've been trying to manifest better social life in any kind of way, whatever that means to you, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing maybe you've been more like subconsciously manifesting a social life, because I'm feeling like there's something coming through about Spirit wants you to remember to have fun in life more and to prioritize having fun. So I'm feeling like maybe some kind of situation or people are going to come into your life where you just have so much fun in that situation or with those people, where you just feel like really regenerated and revitalized by life because you're just having so much fun. So I'm feeling like, yeah, if you feel like it's people who you have fun with, or if it's like something you feel really passionate about, like you haven't fallen in love with a project recently or been really obsessed with something recently, like that kind of energy is coming in where you're just so in love with life. I'm also seeing it could be that you find something, you discover something unexpected, like you're manifesting discovering something unexpectedly, like you discover that you really love, I don't know, windsurfing, and you're like, wow, I never knew this about myself, and and then all of a sudden every weekend is booked because you're just so obsessed with doing windsurfing. And it's like, when someone just gets so into something though, and it becomes their whole life, and they're just so happy, like it's just like someone just finds something and they just fall in love with it. And I'm seeing that for you. So yeah, and I think you're going to feel really, really lucky when you do fall in love with something like that, or when the people come into your life where you finally feel like, yeah, life is a party now, like I can celebrate just anything I'm doing because I'm with these people and they bring so much light and love into my life. So it could also be community, like manifesting a community I'm seeing of like-minded people, because finding people who are also interested in tarot or astrology, or interested in light language, or interested in windsurfing, and then it's like you have this thing in common, and it just feels so good to be around these people. It feels so easy. It feels like honey, sweet like honey. It's like your life is going to be sweet like honey, and so there's not going to be any part of it that's sour or evil or that you're trying to avoid and that you don't like. Like that's what I was getting with this feelings and emotions card. It's like really just enjoying your life, like gentleness around you to just enjoy. It's like sweetness, gentleness, honey, softness, things not being harsh or sour or scratching. It's like, no, it's all gentle. Yeah, it's really good. It's also kind of the energy of being on holiday and being really relaxed. Like I'm seeing you sitting out in the sunshine, relaxing with like a friend or a group of people. And there's just something really in sync. You're really in sync. Like there's something about relaxing with people and feeling really good, like having fun. Yeah, like you're manifesting more time to just not party, but like to celebrate life. Like what do you do when you party? You celebrate life. You're like, yes. There's something about you celebrating life and kind of feeling like Four of Wands energy, some kind of harmony in your community, some kind of maybe being outside more, or going camping, or being more in nature, in touch with nature, and that grounding you, and you feeling therefore like more connected to the people around you. Yeah, I'm seeing you manifesting more opportunities to have fun and to celebrate life and to maybe socialize as well. Like I'm seeing maybe, yeah, you're going to be a lot more social than you normally are in some capacity. Yeah, you're going to be a lot more social. You're going to be wanting to be social though. That's going to be something you're enjoying. It's not going to be anything out of character, but it's going to be very, very wholesome and really good for you. Really, really I see you just being so nourished. Honestly, this group is so nourished. This is such a nourishing energy, so rejuvenating, revitalizing, and very wholesome. So yeah. So you're manifesting amazing things, group 3, and I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye. Hi, group 4. So you chose the Earth Faery, and it says physical health, grounding, foundations. So I feel like the first thing that I'm getting though is magic. You're manifesting some kind of magic. You're manifesting some kind of magic. Maybe it is some kind of spontaneous healing of some kind of physical health, like I'm actually getting that, or manifesting something that you perceive yourself as being magic. You are manifesting that. So it could be like actually some kind of superpower, like doing something magical, like telekinesis, or I don't know, having a really profound like magical experience of some kind of spiritual experience, or it could be some kind of placebo healing, like spontaneous healing, or overcoming some kind of health issue, or some kind of alchemy of a situation that turns from something negative into a miracle. Like you're manifesting magic. You're manifesting actual earth magic on this earth plane, and you're doing it. The other thing I'm getting is physical health. Like, there is something about your physical body that is changing. I'm seeing some kind of changes, like, you know, the way that your physical body is expressing your soul energy, your spirit energy, your soul light is changing. So your physical appearance is changing. And I'm seeing you enjoying that. I'm seeing you enjoying that change, because I'm seeing that your new appearance is going to be reflecting the truth of who you are more. There's something about your true energy shining through your physical appearance, and your physical appearance is literally changing. Yeah, I'm seeing DNA activation sort of energy. Crystal, there's something crystal clear coming through, and that's the placebo energy. It's like healing something, but really healing it from the root cause of it. Like, I'm seeing you healing something or having some kind of a breakthrough where it's like the root cause of that illness or that issue is completely resolved. It's like magic. That's the thing, it's like magic. There's something really profound, and it might even be that a doctor is looking at your test results and being like, how is this possible? I don't see how this is possible. Like, there's something that maybe people think is not possible, that is not widely believed is possible. Maybe some people think it's possible, you know, but most people don't think it's possible. So there's some kind of fields of like disbelief about this thing, but you are going to actually do it. You're going to manifest something that is widely held as being impossible, but you are going to manifest it and make it possible. That's what you're manifesting. So it could be seen as a miracle, but I'm seeing it as being magic. There's something so magical about you. There's something really magical about you. And yeah, you're magically manifesting something, okay? So it's like you're manifesting something. I feel like maybe sometimes you even didn't realize it was, you're going to be surprising yourself. I'm seeing you jumping timelines. I'm seeing you changing timelines. You're going to actually be from one timeline to another. And that's what I'm seeing about this placebo thing. It's like, say, you know, if you've ever read that book, You Are the Placebo, Joe Dispenza, he does a lot of this kind of work. It's like making me think of this. It's like on one timeline you have this illness, and then you step into another timeline and you don't have it anymore. There's something complete, and the doctors are looking at your medical records and being like, how is this possible? It's that kind of a thing. Like, you're literally changing timelines, and people in the more 3D matrix are going to be like, this isn't possible. You know, there's a glitch you are the glitch in the matrix. You're manifesting a glitch in the matrix. Okay, so let's pull another card. Spirit, what is group number 4? What is group number 4 manifesting? Whoa. Okay, so part of what you're I'm seeing people around you as well. I'm seeing some kind of people around you. Okay, maybe that's because people are going to see this. There's some people who are going to witness this, but there's something about this that's going to be a mystery. There's something about this magical thing that you're manifesting that's going to be a mystery. Like, you're not going to really know how you did it, and other people are maybe you kind of do know how, and a little bit don't know how, because it's magical, right? So you can't really know how, but you kind of know how you did it, but other people definitely don't know how you did it. Other people are like, how did you do this? You really are going to look at this, Capricorn achieve. Like, you're going to manifest something that you really want, and that people might not think is possible for you, like complete healing of something, or manifesting something really big scale achievement that is like big deal. People are like, wait, how did you do that exactly? That's really big. You're manifesting something huge. The magic could be like even just getting over, okay, this could also represent you getting over like generational curses, generational karma from like multi-generational trauma from your family lineage that may have kept you in some kind of shackles or kept you in some kind of pattern that wasn't true for you. Like, I'm getting the part of the magic could be for you, it's like, yeah, you're getting over some kind of lineage that was trying to keep you in some kind of poverty, or keep you in some kind of health issue, keep you in some kind of state of ill health. Like, that is connected to your intergenerational trauma through your family lineage. It's like literally in your blood, it's in your DNA, and you're transmuting that, and you're going to do some kind of magic literally and achieve a timeline shift where that does no longer affect you. That lineage curse, that trauma, that karma will no longer affect you. Like, you're going to be in a different timeline, and you're going to be achieving something in this timeline It could be about your health, your physical body, like your literal physical vessel, because you chose the Earth Faery, or it could be about money. It could be about getting over a lineage of poverty or of lack or of ill health, or of people not having confidence in themselves, or not following their true calling, or not leaving toxic relationships. Like whatever the lineage trauma karma is, it's like you are completely alchemizing it and transmuting it and achieving something in doing that, like achieving something so powerful. And whatever that is for you, like, because for some people their biggest dream like would be to have their health back, right? But for some of you, it's going to be very more like money and success and career, and really getting over that sense of being told that you can't do something. Like, I feel like this group is like, you've somehow had messages, whether it's from society, whether it's directly had messages in your face, like, you can't do this and you're going to do it. It's like, you can't heal from this thing and you're going to heal from it. You know, you can never get from here to there, and you get from here to there. You do it. You're going to do it. You're achieving something. You're manifesting, like I said, it's magic. It's a miracle. It's something that people think is impossible. And you're like, I got this. I got this. And it's a mystery because you're working with spirit. You're working with like the hidden energies, right? You're working with the divine. And this is why it's a mystery to people, because it's sort of also in the shadows. It's something that they can't tangibly hold on to and grasp and figure out. There's no formula to what you're doing. You're doing it through following your own divine lineage, your own divine lineage. Interesting, because I was saying that's a message in there. I was going to say your own divine path, but now I'm hearing your own divine lineage is true, because it's like you're leaving the family lineage that you incarnated into, which also represents sort of the past life karma that you've had that you're here to resolve. You're leaving that lineage and you're moving into your divine lineage, which is like your true soul expression and all of the divinity that you have within you. That's your true lineage. That's what you're really here to express. That's who you're really loyal to. That's who you're meant to be really loyal to, right? Is your true divine lineage. So, wow. This is big transformation. People are going to be thinking you are a mystery to them. Like, you are a magical mystery. How? How are you real? How are you real? People are going to be asking, how are you real? How is this real? How did you do this? I'm seeing a wide array of reactions in your personal life. Like, Spirit's saying some people will not, because it's a mystery, they kind of won't believe you. And don't worry about that, because it's just because they can't integrate it into their worldview. So it's like they just can't integrate it into their worldview. They just can't do it. So it's just like, it just has to kind of go over their heads. But most of you, I'm seeing, there's some kind of, because this is the 10th house, which is visibility. Okay, so there might be something about your magic that you're doing that it might give you some kind of notoriety, or it might be to do with your career in some way. Like, it might be that you become very successful with your career. So there might be some kind of, I'm just seeing some kind of 10th house like acknowledgement of yourself, of this magic that you're doing. Because Spirit's saying people can learn from you, even though your path isn't their path, and your path won't ever be anyone else's path. Like, it's not like they can copy you, but they can learn from you, because the magic that you're doing, it's like, if it's, okay, this is so beautiful. Spirit's saying, like, there's something really special about what you're doing, because people are going to realize that that magic is possible. Like, you make people realize the impossible is possible. You make people realize, like, oh, if this person can do this and achieve this thing that pretty much 99% of people think is not possible, then that means that it is possible. And that means that my dream that I have is possible. You know, that's the kind of energy that you're giving massive inspiration energy here. And I'm seeing, like, there's something very organic about the way that you're going to inspire people. It's going to flow very naturally from you and to you. These opportunities to inspire and to uplift and to show people that the impossible is possible. But you really are this testament to, like, magic is real. The impossible can be possible. Really expanding people's minds, expand and smashing down limitations and barriers and fields of disbelief. But again, I'm seeing some people just rejecting it. Some people just being like, no, it's not true, it's not possible. Like, I don't know, or just that. It's really interesting because I don't know why, but these people are coming through, and maybe it's these people from your past is what I'm getting. Like, these people from your past are coming through in this future timeline when you're so successful, and they're like, they can't understand it. And I'm almost getting, it's a really strange message, but I'm getting that Spirit is saying that there's something about this magic that you're doing that is going to be seen by people from your past, or people who have doubted you in some way, like people who didn't think that it was possible for you to achieve, or to succeed, or to be happy, or to have a good relationship, or whatever it is, to heal. And it's like really nasty energy from these people from your past. And I'm just getting, there's something about like, that Spirit wants your success to be seen. Spirit wants your success to be witnessed. Spirit wants your magic to be witnessed in the world. And even by the people who are like your haters or whatever. That's so cliche, but the people who don't wish you success. Like, Spirit wants those people to see it just as much as the people who it inspires. And there's something important about this message of like, it doesn't matter if it doesn't inspire someone. That doesn't mean it's not helping that person or teaching that person, even if they don't like it. Like, Spirit's saying Spirit likes it. So there's something about your success, your magic, this healing, this incredible miracle that you're doing, or this achievement that you're going to have, is going to be visible. It's going to be seen by people who it inspires and by people who it pisses off, especially people who, you know, it's like people who wanted a different version of you before you became successful, before you overcame this, before you healed. They want you in that version of you, the disempowered version of you. But it's like, wow, this energy. You're a divine teacher. There's something very, very divine about the way that your Spirit is like using you to teach others. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, even if you're not even the kind of person who's like spiteful or revengeful or anything like that, which I don't feel like you are, but you know, some people have that side to them. That's okay. But like, even if you're like not like that at all, Spirit's still kind of like using you to show people, to teach people a lesson, to like put people, you're being put in front of people as this model for what is possible. And yeah, because there's duality, there's a lot of, you know, 50% inspiration, 50% negativity, I guess. But it's all meant to be like that. I don't know why that's coming through. That you're gonna piss people off as well. Alright, Spirit, what else do you want Group 3 to know? Wow. It doesn't matter how long it takes, you're going to get there. And be confident that you will achieve, like, whatever it is that you put your mind to, you can achieve it. That's what Spirit wants to say with the 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you can achieve it. Whatever. Like, you could set your mind to any top of any mountain and you will achieve that. Like, you really can. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. So there's something very powerful about your energy that is different to, like, even the other groups. It's different. It's very different. It's very unique, and it's very successful. Like, you're really able to succeed and you're really able to, it's very like this earth energy, right? This earth fairy energy. It's very like this energy where you're able to set your mind to something and achieve it in the physical realm. You're able to keep on showing up, using your discipline, using your consistency to manifest. And that's one of your superpowers. That's one of your hidden talents. That's one of your superpowers. And that's part of the reason why people are like, how do you do it? It's a mystery. And it's like, part of it is just that you genuinely just show up in the earth realm. You just show up and you make the choices, and you take the actions with the 7 of Pentacles. So anyway, Spirit's saying that in some ways it's not a mystery how you achieved what you've achieved, because of how much work that you've had to put into it, you know, how much dedication you've had to stay with yourself this whole time. But yeah, so I'm just seeing you reaching the heights of whatever it is that you want to achieve. Like, if you wrote down on a piece of paper every life goal that you could possibly imagine for yourself at this point in your life, everything that you want, you can have it. You can achieve it. You can. As long as you don't give up on yourself, you can. And that's what your spirit guides want you to know, because you have a special power where you actually can do that. You actually can. And I don't feel like that this message would come through for just anybody. So there's something really special about your manifesting abilities, but also your abilities to basically achieve and ascend the mountain and to keep going, to not just pitch your tent at a certain point in the mountain and give up and be like, this is good enough. The view's okay from here. Spirit's like, no, you want the top. You want the top of the mountain. You want ultimate truth. You want the highest levels, right? And that's where you're going. So don't give up, because you're getting there, okay? Group 4, amazing group 4. Well, I'm sending you so much love on your journey. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye.